best spear ever.
Wrestling fans, brace yourselves, because the latest bombshell-shaking WWE is nothing short of unbelievable. Court documents filed in Orange County Family Court have revealed that Jimmy Uso has officially filed for divorce from Naomi after 8 years of marriage, and the details are sending shockwaves through the wrestling world. Once seen as one of WWE's strongest power couples, their marriage has now crumbled under accusations of betrayal, manipulation, and hidden agendas that no one could have imagined. What seemed like an unbreakable union has been torn apart, leaving fans stunned and questioning what's really been happening behind the scenes. Jimmy Uso and Naomi, a wrestling love story shattered. For years, Jimmy Uso and Naomi were celebrated as one of WWE's true power couples. Their bond looked unshakable both inside and outside the ring, admired by fans who saw them as the perfect balance of family loyalty and professional success. They stood strong through career ups and downs, injuries, and the intense spotlight of the wrestling world. To many, their marriage symbolized resilience. But this week, shocking revelations have left fans stunned, with Jimmy filing for divorce after explosive claims about Naomi's alleged betrayal of both him and the bloodline family legacy. What was once viewed as an unbreakable union has now become one of the most dramatic scandals to shake WWE in years. A shocking court filing. The wrestling community woke up to headlines that didn't read like your typical entertainment story, but rather like the beginning of a courtroom thriller. At 3:47 a.m., Jimmy Uso officially filed for divorce in Orange County Family Court, accompanied by requests for emergency protective orders. While celebrity divorces aren't new, what made this filing so explosive were the details. Over 200 pages of allegations pointing to Naomi's secret involvement in activities that, according to sources, undermined both Jimmy and the very foundation of the bloodline storyline. Fans who had admired their marriage were left questioning how deep the issues went and what could have possibly driven Jimmy to make such a dramatic and immediate move. The weight of betrayal. At the center of the filings are allegations that Naomi had been working against the interests of Jimmy's family while maintaining the facade of loyalty. According to what surfaced, Naomi's actions went beyond marital disagreements or personal issues. Her decisions allegedly played a role in destabilizing the bloodline, the very unit that Jimmy had dedicated years to defending. The idea that Naomi could be involved in such a layered and divisive situation has left fans speechless, with many expressing disbelief on social media. For Jimmy, who has always placed family above all. Loyalty tested in the bloodline family has always been at the heart of the bloodline story, both in WWE storylines and in real life. Roman Reigns, Solo Sikoa, and the Usos have carried themselves as a dynasty, tied together by heritage and loyalty. Naomi's presence had long been seen as a natural extension of that loyalty, with her often supporting her husband's storyline arcs and standing by his side during some of his most pivotal moments. But according to Jimmy's claims, her loyalty may have been a mask for something more damaging. This revelation doesn't just shake Jimmy personally, it ripples through the bloodline. The emotional toll on Jimmy Uso. What makes this situation particularly heartbreaking is the human cost for Jimmy Uso. Fans have watched him battle injuries, fight for respect in WWE, and endure some of the most grueling storylines. Through it all, Naomi was believed to be his anchor, the person who gave him balance amidst the chaos of wrestling. Discovering betrayal from someone you've trusted most doesn't just hurt. It redefines your sense of reality. Sources close to the situation say Jimmy was devastated when the evidence came to light, realizing that moments he once viewed as genuine may have been clouded by ulterior motives. For a man who wears his emotions openly in the ring, this personal heartbreak is perhaps his toughest battle yet. The role of WWE's corporate machine. Adding to the intrigue are suggestions in the filings that WWE's corporate interests may have been entangled in the controversy. For decades, WWE has been known for its ability to blur the line between storytelling and real-life drama. But this situation raises questions about whether business decisions fueled personal fractures. If Naomi was pressured or incentivized in ways that undermined her family ties, it paints a complex picture of how deeply the entertainment industry can affect personal lives. While details remain murky, Naomi's silence speaks volumes. As of now, Naomi has not issued a direct response to the allegations, and her silence has only amplified speculation. Fans who once saw her as a beacon of positivity and resilience are struggling to reconcile that image with the claims laid out in Jimmy's filing. In an era where social media allows instant clarification, Naomi's decision to remain quiet is fueling questions. Is she gathering her own legal team's response? Is she planning to defend her reputation in court or in public? Until she speaks, the narrative will remain shaped by Jimmy's explosive claims, leaving the WWE Universe divided on whom to believe. The bloodline shaken to its core. For the bloodline, this scandal couldn't have come at a worse time. With Roman Reigns absent, Solo Sikoa stepping into leadership, and tensions already high within the faction, the news of Naomi's alleged betrayal throws gasoline onto a fire. Jimmy's decision to step away from his marriage, while also grappling with the fallout of his family being implicated, adds immense pressure to the group. The bloodline has prided itself on being untouchable, a dynasty that outsmarts opponents both in and out of the ring. But internal fractures like this one reveal that even the strongest dynasties can crack when trust is broken. Naomi's future in WWE, equally uncertain, is Naomi's future within WWE. Depending on how the legal battle unfolds, she may find herself distanced from the company or forced into a defensive position both legally and publicly. Naomi has built a reputation over the years as a trailblazer in the women's division, but allegations of betrayal and broken trust could overshadow her legacy if not addressed. Whether she fights to clear her name or accepts the consequences, her career trajectory now hangs in the balance. The legacy of the bloodline at stake. At its core, this scandal raises a question about legacy. The bloodline has been one of WWE's most dominant storylines of the past decade, built on themes of unity, family, and strength. If the allegations against Naomi prove true, it would mean that the very foundation of that unity was compromised from within. Wrestling thrives on drama, but when real-life emotions bleed into storylines, the results are far more impactful. The bloodline's legacy will now be defined not only by championships and dominance, but also by how its members endure and respond to betrayal. Closing thoughts. Jimmy Uso and Naomi's story is more than just another celebrity breakup. It is a reminder of how fragile even the strongest bonds can be when tested by ambition, betrayal, and the pressures of fame. For fans, the revelations feel like the unraveling of a love story they had invested in for years. For Jimmy, it is the painful process of rediscovering his own strength after the most personal betrayal of his life. And for WWE, it is a storyline that blurs the lines between entertainment and reality in a way few could have ever imagined. The coming weeks will determine whether this scandal remains a private courtroom battle or evolves into a defining chapter of WWE's ongoing saga.